This is the Superordinary Podcast. The following conversations and statements don't represent the views of anyone. And what
No,
My contract states only
Your
state.
contract states
You have to watch at least one game a
you
year.
have to watch the whole thing. Welcome to Super Ordinary Podcast, episode 33.
Last episode would have been 3.
4. Long handshake. But it's in keeping because it's intimacy. That's
Intimacy week.
intimacy week.
Sounds like back in school. It's intimacy week. All right, everyone point
my
in the
God.
diagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back. 18 years old again. You love being young.
I never left. I mean, if anything, this is an upwards for me. I'm a very young boy. I'm like an 8-year-old boy at heart.
So the adult in you loves the kid in you?
No, but so basically,
I didn't take my gum out.
it's brilliant. So we're off to a flying start.
Is there a leaf or something?
I thought that
What floor are we in
holy
today?
shit. We went up to room 60.
Because the basement's currently being renovated.
What's intimacy week, right? 69 is probably the appropriate room.
So we went down to 69.
No, because we went in the garage last week. But regardless, this is all.
better remember
This is not really relevant. Just that last week we received a lot of call-ins, a lot of messages that it was a little too scripted, a little too.
I wonder who
bit-
did that.
it was-
HR called us in.
It was a little on the nose, apparently. People didn't like that we read so much.
But it's
stuff.
not- it's not
they really
even-
threw a lot at you. They feel like you,
Me,
as the
I read too
producer.
much.
As the producer, it was falling on
my
you.
responsibility.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
With everything, so why would the producer
Let
overproduce?
this happen.
So this week,
I think I was very against the script, so it's pretty interesting that I'd both write the episode.
it's
and then be-
actually I think it's pretty interesting that you would. No, so
I write the episode and then critique it and say it's shit.
yeah, who would do that? So this week,
No music intro.
in
just
super ordinary fashion, it's going to be a complete 100% knee-jerk reaction, and we're going to have zero script. So today we have absolutely nothing planned. We have absolutely nothing guiding us, other than obviously the fact that it's intimacy week and we've gone up to room 69.
And you're going to have Gilbert call in.
Gilbert wants to do a sermon.
Yeah. A sermon. He's going to read from the Bible.
Yeah, sermon on intimacy. Because that man knows how to please a
Hold
lady.
on, we need to get this in shot.
Oh, yeah.
That was terrible.
And it was, yeah, like for a Boss can, that was, maybe all the warmth has affected
Nullified
the
it.
steel. It's a steel can.
You
Remember-
can really get some power on that.
Yeah. The interesting thing about the Boss coffee is I had my first one on this show.
Did you? I thought
Yeah.
you had it before.
I know, that was the very first one I ever had.
And now you've been taking rectal ones every day since.
Hmm.
It's insane.
Never been so regular. Never been.
Coffee in, coffee out. It's a miracle.
Both ends. They meet at some stage.
It's funny that you get Boss, like high imported stuff, and then around the office we're just using flavoured bean water of Nespresso.
Is this the super ordinary office, or is this
Yeah.
another life you're talking about?
No, the super ordinary office. I'm just saying it's interesting that you get the high quality Boss here.
Like, I don't want to interrupt or anything, but we've got a great show for you tonight, folks.
That's a dead set. You interrupt all the time.
we got
I hate to interrupt. That's your favourite thing.
we got a great.
We got a great
show for you.
audience tonight, everybody.
And we have a great audience here as well.
You can see the cup in shot.
Yeah,
It may move occasionally. There it is.
the camera that we've downgraded to is so wide. It's
wider
it's
than
Biggs
wide.
level. I mean,
Biggs.
We've brought in wide angle.
For the super wide
For the
ordinary.
for the super ordinary podcast, it's gone wide now.
So we're just stretched.
We got wide appeal.
It's like that, you know that video you showed me, Putin, but it's wide and he's in shot the whole time, and that's just us.
It's exactly like that. We brought in the camera that they used to film that.
Put it in the background.
It's nice to have an audience. It feels because I notice in post, otherwise I just constantly look at you like a lost child. So now I have an audience, and I get live feedback of just how much I'm missing. Like,
As opposed to me literally telling you you're missing.
Like, you could tell me, dude, it's not funny, this is boring, why you're reading a script, but now I get like live reaction, just affirming, yes, we're in the gutter. Yes, that didn't land.
Told you, we're not on the
shot.
upper end of the spectrum.
We're at the bottom right.
Down here.
But like, you know what? There's a big earth out there. We only need to scrape out like just a few million people.
We're with the homeless
And,
podcast fighting for scraps.
Like, you think of some of the people out there, like they're really dumb.
Like JR,
Who?
Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, or what is we don't actually have a war with him, do we? I'm getting a little hot.
It's very one-sided. You got to keep the jacket on, otherwise people are going to see your tattoo.
Yeah, my Joe Rogan tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that big, beautiful bald head inscribed.
And then you've got AJ on the other.
Yeah, there was some stuff happening with Alex Jones throughout the week.
Was there? You're going to have to tell me.
Well, he's like, listen, people. He's like, the feds are gonna shut us down. They're gonna shut us down, and
He's been saying that for years.
Well, he locked himself up. Apparently, he stayed there overnight, and
what, did he record the whole time?
Nah, there was no evidence that there was anyone at the door, but he liked to. He said there was.
You know, it's probably his robot vacuum cleaner. You know how they go like.
Yeah. I mean, it happened during the Starfield video.
Yeah, exactly. So it could happen to anybody, yeah? But we weren't like the feds. We were like, oh,
I should start doing that. Whenever I hear the robot vacuum, I'm like, the feds are here.
In this country? Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Well, we have feds. We have our own.
Yeah, but they're not the same feds.
It's funny looking at the audio levels when I edited the previous one. It's like your mic is like, boop, boop, boop. My mic's just like a sausage of noise.
Well, okay, let's do a distance check on how far.
I like to get in. I like to get amongst it.
So I'm probably about, what, 40 centimetres, 30 centimetres? You're what, about 10?
I was going to equate this to a different measurement of like a different unit. I was going to use a different unit to measure it, but that would be... It's Intimacy Week.
Okay, so I'm what, one dick length? Is that what you're saying?
No, well,
on the average?
I don't know.
How are you going to take it that long? There's only so much room inside someone.
Dear God. No, but you brought up an interesting. You brought up an interesting point during the week. You were quite perplexed and interested in Andrew Tate's dissemination of the attractive scale of.
That was a fantastic video. You loved that.
I mean, what's a beautiful dichotomy of feminism? Not feminism. Sorry.
If he wasn't into child slavery, he would have been a fantastic
you know what?
comedian.
I'll give it a pass because the way he broke apart masculinity and
on a scale that didn't even make sense.
Femininity. What a great word, right? Femininity. The way he broke
like having a stutter, but it's the correct pronunciation.
It's just why my brain said feminism. It's like, just chuck this in. They won't know the difference.
You like Kramer when he's like...
I get it. Yeah. Femininity. But but so it's an interesting idea, like really, like if you think about it, what is a woman? Because like honestly, men do it pretty well these days. And so when you take a man who became a woman, is a good 10 out of 10.
All right, let's go through the video.
Would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, because they think they're going to be gay and they do anything else. You people are not thinking about the question. When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan. You're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, did it? You're going to fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox. But this is the question I'm asking. Because if you're going to sit here and go, oh no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy. So which one is it?
People are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about?
But if you take like a trans woman, man,
hold on, do your shirt up like he did, so that way it's stupidly.
It's a jacket, so that's the only time it would make sense. So this Tate guy, because I don't know which Tate it is. There's various Tates, but this Tate. This particular Tate, he had one button, and it was a button-up shirt. So this is a jacket, so it makes sense. But the one button is down here,
and it was putting in all the work.
It's a navel button, and it's like really holding this like shirt because he's like trying to constantly.
But he must have been shopping in the kids aisle because he's not a big dude. How did he find a shirt that small?
He's not a big boy.
No.
Yeah. So
anyway, what was his scaling? He said, "Would you rather do a 10? That's a guy that looks like Megan Fox."
Yes. So Megan Fox, right? Trans woman.
Yeah, as a 10.
As a 10.
Or a 1 that's a woman but looks like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Yeah, but is actually a woman. So has female genitalia naturally, but looks like Hulk Hogan.
But in his infinite wisdom, he's comparing a trans woman to an actual woman.
Yeah, well,
on the same scale but at different ends.
His scale has a woman at the 10 and a man at the 1, but. He's saying, what about a 10 man? No. Because he's saying, no.
No, I get what you're saying.
Because he's saying, what about a man who's a 10 at a 10, but he's using a woman for the 10? And then he's saying, what about a woman at a 1, and he's using a man as the 1?
Yeah, it's a scale that doesn't make sense because he's also not comparing the same thing.
And the breadth of knowledge that we sort of cross here and the way that we actually get to what he's saying is the
best
beautiful.
part of the video is like, even though you're doing
we didn't lose any information.
It still looks like Hulk Hogan, so you're just doing a man. It's like, okay, so now is it gay to do a woman? Fellas, it's a gay to be straight.
Why would any woman look like Hulk Hogan?
I know.
That doesn't make sense.
They wouldn't have those features. Like, yeah, they might
doesn't make
have. I've
sense.
seen like muscular
Why
women, but
is-
they don't look like Hulk Hogan.
But why is to him a 1 out of 10 woman Hulk Hogan? I don't know. Isn't there actual women who are... Because like,
You could have used China for a wrestler who was like...
China.
Yeah, she
Who's
was pretty
China?
big. Well, she's dead now, but
oh,
she was
rest
a
in
pretty,
peace to China.
Yeah. China with a Y, but don't look her up.
China with a Y. Don't look her up.
Or do. Yeah, you can look her up.
Wow. What happens? What happens? We're not going to get the phones out. Is that what you mean? Jamie, look it up.
Jamie, look it up. Boom operator. Look at
Boom operator.
Look at that.
Well, I don't know. Is this something you could run past Best Day, really?
They were not happy with our bringing up of that video during the week, so you think they're really
Yeah,
gonna talk
because they
about it
kept
now?
asking me if I think they're a 10 yet. And I'm like,
Yet. That implies that you've asked the question before.
I'm sort
But
of
I
like,
don't get why the...
I could work at it. But
Why is the
not
10 Megan Fox?
Because obviously to him, that's
But-
the most attractive trans woman on the
understand.
world is Megan Fox.
Yeah, I was
I didn't
gonna
even
say.
know she was trans.
But why is he saying that as the... And he's saying that it's not gay because she
Because-
looks like Megan Fox.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, if you have the appearance of a woman,
It's not gay.
well, but no, but I don't know, because he doesn't actually like, you know, to what extent? Because Megan Fox isn't going to look like that in
I did
all
see.
respects.
I did see the comment like,
You know what I mean?
what is it? You're 4 inches inside Hulk Hogan,
Jesus.
and Megan Fox is 4 inches inside you. Which way are you pushing, forward or backwards?
Which one's gayer?
Yeah, exactly. Which way are you pushing?
Which one's gayer? Jeez. Hulk Hogan's looking pretty good, right? I don't know. No, like that's pretty weird.
But you got Megan
I-
Fox behind you, apparently, who's a 10. That's
Oh my god!
what I'm saying. Which way are you going? You going forward or you going back?
This is hell.
this is hell. This is Tate hell.
This is hell. No wonder
is
his name's
his
Tate.
This is his
No
purgatory.
wonder he's called Tate. Everything revolves around the Tate for him, doesn't it?
Tate.
Is it Christian or Tristan or is it Andrew or is it Mark?
I think it's Andrew.
Is it Andrew?
I think it's AT.
There's two of them, right?
Yeah, both slave
And,
traders.
and they're the ones who are like sell women for money or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why you shouldn't listen to anything that idiot says. But anyway.
They're like sell women, buy cars. And we support that.
Although, in his defense, he is putting men
Sell cars,
back
buy
on the-
women.
Sell
It's
cars.
cyclical
he does both.
economics out there. He does?
He buys both.
What do you do with a woman you buy? I don't know. You just sell her. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Boom operator. Look it up.
Boom. Jamie, look it up. Can you actually buy women these days? Is that actually a thing? Because I don't know.
Using your Yu-Gi-Oh reference, does that mean there's different rarities?
Yes, exactly. You'd be like, I got this shiny Latino, and you're sort of like, I don't believe it. And you're
And
like,
you look at it, oh, the
yeah.
person's like shaking.
Yeah. And it's like, oh wow, you know what I mean? And then it's like, I'll trade you my shiny Latino for like 10 of your femboys or something.
Femboys are the common
like,
card, are they?
Yeah, I don't know. But like femboys
Ultra rare.
Have you seen? They've been in the news a lot lately. Because
For what?
Well, one of them won a beauty contest in America.
Even a man can win a booty contest.
There's been 2 interesting booty contests this week.
What booty?
Is that what you said? So I just went ran with it. Yeah, there's been some interesting booty awards. So firstly, there was a whale, I don't know, some place in America. She's an absolute mountain of a woman, and she won for most beautiful contestant.
I thought you were talking about the person who was pansexual.
Oh, right, kitchenware
The
attracted.
the 800-pound woman who's now pansexual.
I became pansexual, and I'm now
can't
banned
just lick a
from
pan clean.
Victoria's basement. I'm banned. They will not let me back in, folks.
Those people are so upset. They'd let you in.
They let me in. Let me look at your kitchenware. Man, every time I got banned from my friend's kitchen, ever since I became pansexual. No.
Washing up is hard for me now.
Washing up. That's how it started. That's what I first noticed I was pansexual when I was washing the dishes.
I just really enjoyed the feel of the cast iron.
The warm, soapy water lathering against the round
Black
curvatures of the
cast iron.
char-grilled remains.
Seeing that meat
pan.
slap onto that pan and being sizzled away.
The offshot of rendered fat, just seared to the metal surface. Something about it.
Just slowly but
about it.
but surely turn into Huey from
Huey. Oh, getting a little sweaty, folks.
trying to make a hearty soup.
Huey.
That's niche as niche comes.
Well, I mean, we get niche on this pod.
Ever so slightly.
Anyway,
Hyperfixated.
a whale won a contest, and then also a man won a contest.
Bring the photos up next to each other.
Compare the pair. But well, the thing is...
Who's the 10, who's the 1?
This is the... Exactly. It was... So we got this beautiful Tate video. It came into our lives. You know what we should do? This video... Apparently, now this is the video. So what we should do is we should show the Tate clip.
Yes.
And that before we did the talk.
Yeah.
And now before we get... I will show the actual... Because you haven't seen them. Should you see them? You should see them.
Yeah, whatever.
So...
No,
because you know, because I gotta tell you, this is the closest.
I gotta tell you, man.
I gotta tell you, this is better. This is better than like the Hulk.
Peak in the audio.
This is better than the Hulk Hogan thing because like
Conundrum.
she's like more like a 1 and this lady boy's more like a 10 in terms of the what Tate was going for. So
Just put a clown juggling while you search this up.
no, I'll cut. Why am I searching Hulk Hogan? No, God.
Just leave it in.
Shit. What's beauty? I'm
Whale.
sure I'll just write beauty contest because it'll come up.
Winner.
Yeah.
Fat. And then just put that
Fat,
in.
yes. I can't. News.
Land mass wins.
Beauty contest, fat. And then,
Dugong leaves
I'll do.
ocean
Here we
to
go.
search for
So,
food.
okay, here we're back. Plus-sized Alabama woman.
Why is it always Alabama?
Yeah. Let's just go to images, so we'll just get straight to the beauty contest. Alabama. Alabama. Oh, she's a hardy woman. She's a beefcake. She's a beautiful woman. Okay.
Why do they all
Okay.
have the same facial structure?
Okay. Okay. Look, you know.
So we need to decide which on the 1
So
or the 10 is.
this is a female. This is a biological female, and we're literally just we're asking the question on Intimacy Week.
Oh gosh, this is getting bad.
Which one are you gonna take?
Well, who's the opposite? Megan
I'm about to
Fox.
get you. No, we have the other end of the spectrum. Man.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
All right. Transgender identifying man beats out women to win Netherlands.
Wait, what? Transgender
Wait.
identifying man?
No, this is the wrong one. There was a recent one in the news.
What do you mean transgender identifying?
Oh, I don't know. I just read that out loud. That's probably not right.
I don't think you can. Well, I suppose you can, but why would you?
Where is it? They don't see because I wrote man wins. They're not very keen on showing it because they don't.
Shocker, Google.
Yeah, they're like it's not a man.
Man wins beauty.
It's been all over the freaking X. Why can't I find it? I'll just cut this. We'll cut when I find it, but or we don't.
No.
No one watches.
Just play the clip at the start.
I gotta find it. Why could I find the land whale
Yeah, you
immediately?
don't, folks. Well, the host is searching up something.
See, this is why we need our own Jamie.
Look at that. 2/3 of the audience and the host are on
Are you
their
gonna look for it
phones
too?
here.
Because Jamie, you know,
No, boom operator.
I'll go on X. That'll.
Did you save it? Did you bookmark it?
Believe it or not, I didn't.
Let's not go through SJ's bookmarks.
It's like, oh God, no, I'm a clean, innocent youth. There is nothing. Is that it? In July? That's not it.
That was Venezuela.
It's this year. That's last year.
And it was Alabama.
Oh, God damn it! We've got 20 minutes. Yeah, that'll be it.
It's Maryland.
Give me an image. Jamie.
BM, look it up.
I'll just look up Miss Maryland. Oh yeah, this is it. All right, okay, we're good. All right. So you remember the previous?
But what's the scale? What's Alabama is? And that's meant to be a dude?
Yeah,
There's no way that's a dude.
it's a dude.
I suppose everyone looks pretty pissed off at her.
Yeah. One of the impressive things is the hands are very feminine. Ah, okay, you can see a bit here, can't you? You can see the shoulders and like the hip ratio. Don't you reckon? Ah, let's look at that. Like I reckon there's some.
You can't zoom in on these photos.
Oh. Yeah, because it's in this thing.
Everyone looks mad, but that's probably because they lost.
Drag artist queen. So. Yeah, like there's definitely like the shoulders and the hips give it away, I reckon.
But is she being snipped?
Oh, 100%. 100%. There's been a... Oh, I see what you mean.
Because if snip happens,
I can.
We're just not.
Don't you reckon? Like, I mean, come on.
How many times do you have to learn? You can't zoom in on that. I just want my hands on the crotch.
I find it amazing. I should have shown the audience.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the exact one we're looking at.
I think it's amazing that we got a real world bang straight away. The universe answered.
All right, ask me your stupid bait question, and I'll give an answer.
We have a beautiful whale out of one who's a genetic female. She's born with all the right things, with all the right parts.
Now, before you answer,
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with Andrew TATE.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew TATE.
Oh my gosh.
So, what, okay.
That's like the perfect. Yeah. Send that to him.
Yes,
that's
perfect.
Picture.
Yeah, that's our thumbnail. So, yeah, one is born with all the right stuff. You know what I mean?
And just eats a little bit too much. It's a thyroid issue.
She
can't get it under control.
She's a whole lot of woman. You say you want a woman, and you're getting a whole lot of woman.
Yeah.
But the other one.
There's a whole lot of man.
The other one grew up with,
parts that they shouldn't have apparently.
With blue painted walls and shorts and a bit of roughhousing and hanging around with the boys.
Road bikes.
Yeah,
overjumps.
motorbikes and I don't know.
Shotguns.
And at some stage they decided to get a bit of work done. So
bit of snip.
if you had to wake up in a locked room with one of them.
What's happening?
This is intimacy week.
What's the first thing that? So I'm in a locked room.
Yeah.
Like, do they know who I am?
You wake up and it's become known to you that things have happened. You're in this
So we're
room.
in an apocalypse, right?
No, it's already happened.
That's what I mean. So we're post.
Yeah, your post-coital engagement.
Post-coital.
And yes, and things are wet, things are sticky, things have happened. And
Well, it depends. How much food supply do I have? Because that really.
food. What does the food have to do with anything?
Well, because with the woman in question, how long are we stuck in this room? A lot of variables.
All right, okay, don't get so hung up on the stuck. I don't know why I said it's a locked room. That was a weird.
It changes my answer.
You can leave, but you've woken up. And
you can leave the locked room. You have the key.
You have the key. The lock's on the inside. I didn't say it was locked on the outside. You can leave. I think what I was saying is you've woken up in a room intimately together. It's intimacy week, by the way.
Apocalypse?
And there's no apocalypse.
You said that.
You said that. I never said this is an apocalypse. I just said
You were like you something's happened.
Something.
Yeah, but you're implying like on the outside or the inside. What's happened?
You with you and this individual, something has definitely happened. And
So they both just won the contest and they're partying on the town and we met. You're like, who do you want to meet? Is what you're saying.
they both bump into you from either side, and you can have
Well, you're
a raucous.
You're going to get
I
a
don't know if that's
pierced
word.
lung
You
from
can
one
have
side if someone.
one side's a little bit like, what was that? But
The other side would be like, I just hit a fly.
one side's a little lumpy, and the other side's
A little bony. Literally.
So
You didn't have to add that noise after I said bone.
I notice you're fighting to give an answer.
I'm not fighting. I mean, just ask the question.
Which one is you want to wake up in the room with?
The 10.
Oh!
Because we never established who the 10 was.
I suppose that's actually very subjective.
Yes.
Which one is the... Oh, my God.
Who's the 10?
Which one is the 10?
Check.
Because they both won the beauty contest. They're both 10s.
In
our eyes, they're both... I say both. Well, I said let's have
Polygamy's okay.
Let's have both. Because then they can entertain each other. And I'll just sort of sleep.
And then you can dip if
I
something
can
goes
dip.
wrong.
Yeah.
If you don't like one of them, just whoop.
I just use them as like
Are they playing
shields.
Are they playing Uno or are they
playing Uno?
trying to make a Hobbit or something?
Yeah, they're trying to make some sort of weird 10 out of 10 baby.
A 10 out the perfect specimen.
But in one of the funny, look, we don't hate on this show, but
We do hate Grandma.
We despise Grandma. That's why we made sure she hasn't come back. But
HR did their job last week, and I stand by it.
That little Asian
Gremlin,
femboy
What?
is in the thing, the beauty contest
Maryland.
winner. Maryland.
No. Was it Maryland? Yeah.
Yeah, she's married to a big old US Navy dude. Marine, nude, I don't know, Navy, I don't know, one of them.
Jamie, bring it up.
Jamie.
Bring it up.
It's just like the two of them next to each other looks sort of funny. But
What is it, like the photo with Shaquille O'Neal with that small girl?
yeah, it's a bit like that.
He's a Navy SEAL, right? If I say anything bad, I'm going to be walking down the street one day and my last thought's going to be a bullet.
But out of these options, would you rather the 10 or Hulk Hogan?
Well, according to Tatey Boy, Hulk Hogan's been gay, even if it's a woman.
What about the whale
Or
and Hulk Hogan?
Well, they're on the same end of the spectrum.
I'll take the whale.
You got to take well, they're both genetically female, right?
Oh my God, they are.
So now hold on. Now we're interesting because now we're on the same scale.
Yeah.
We're not on two different scales.
What
with
if you make
different
the trans
hold on.
woman or female as well? Would you take Hulk Hogan?
So we're putting them all on the scale, but you get a 10 now.
They're all women.
And they're all women. Now you got to choose between Hulk Hogan, the whale, or the Miss Universe.
Yeah.
I think the answer is quite simple. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I know. It's like why is? Yep, that's it. Look, that's the pairing.
He looks happy. Who cares? What's his name? Army King.
He's gonna absolutely destroy that thing.
Amiri King. Okay. Oh, her/his name is.
There'll be some
Amiri
painful
King.
evenings there. Let me tell you.
Painful.
Yep. Clenching involved, I think.
What door are they going in?
Oh well, I mean, I think we. Well, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, well, you know.
Bailey.
All I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure she has.
Thanks, Jamie.
She's had. Cheers, Jamie. I'm pretty sure she's had equipment stored for later storage, for later use. Whereas he has kept the equipment. So there's certain obligations.
You got to remember, he's
involved.
Army. He's used to getting down and dirty.
Navy, right? That's what I mean. If he's Navy, he's probably like.
He's used to it.
Okay, baby girl. I mean, boy. I mean, girl. You know what I mean? Like he'd be down with it, right?
He knows straight away. He's just like, this is a win-win for me.
Let's just tell you. I mean, he's probably.
I get a man dressed put in a woman's body.
Beautiful.
So
he gets a man, and he doesn't get like the judgment.
Yeah, except the cooking's terrible.
Yeah. No, I reckon. You know what would be funny?
And his clothes are always dirty.
He's
Anyway,
like his room in the Navy boat
the Love Boat now.
had like a poster of Hulk Hogan in his room.
That's my goal.
That's my goal. That's my goal.
I like how we've praised the 10 on the wrong spectrum. We've praised Hulk Hogan. Completely surgically removed the in-between. How good's a boss?
I love Boss.
That was like a genuine double take.
Love Boss. See, like I mean,
You're even licking the rim.
I mean, so the one I would pick would be the one that brings this.
So you don't care what they look like, so long as. What if they bring you a thumbs up?
It's one in the past.
Well, you used to. We were sponsored by it.
Yeah, we were sponsored by it.
I'm surprised Lint is still.
There's
on
been
board.
great success with thumbs up in the past, but I think a
It's
Boss.
thumbs down now.
I don't know. Yeah, it's too sugary.
You gave me one sip and I saw colours I'd never seen before.
Yeah, I was like, I could see colours. I could taste colours.
You can see colours. Wow,
I can taste colours.
what a miracle! You can hear colours. Is the
I wanted to.
you know Skittles do the same
I
thing.
wanted to, taste the 10. I wanted to
gosh.
out of.
a bit salty.
No, I want to talk a little bit about cinema. Actually,
Absolute, or
I watched some cinema yesterday.
as in,
Or the day before.
did you once again get a chair, go to the front of the cinema, and then look at the people so you actually watch the cinema?
I watched.
Yeah, you watch cinema. You don't watch the movie. You watch the cinema.
Every time I come here, I paid for this.
Look at that guy over there. He's digging into his ass. Wait, come on, man. I'm trying to watch this thing.
I've never been so displeased. No, I watched
All right,
The Medium.
What? The Medium?
Yeah, you know.
Get up the title card, SJ's movie review.
Yeah, this is basically. So I watched
Shittily comes in and then shittily goes out.
Nicolas Cage movie and Nicolas Cage movie
Okay.
and full.
Is this the one where Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage?
Yes. So, and full. What do you say?
First base is going to run.
No, full.
Frontal nudity.
Full. No, when you got to like full disclosure. Full disclosure, I haven't finished it, but I'm still going to review it.
This is half as good as anyone else that reviews it. When you read it, they're like, I only got halfway through the movie, but here's my full review. It's
Yeah.
Like, how can you review something when you only got halfway through it? No, so you're like everyone else on this
You're aware.
platform.
You're aware of the film.
I'm aware of his existence, yes.
Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage has interactions with Nicolas Cage, a younger Nicolas Cage. But neither Nicolas Cage is probably accurate to the actual real life Nicolas Cage, but they lend to his likeness and some aspects of his life.
Is that Pedro, whatever his name is? Pasco.
What?
Pasco?
What about it? That's fine. We don't need it anymore.
That's the movie, right? With
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage and him in it?
I don't know.
Well, who's his character?
So, I don't know.
Whatever. Get the title card back up.
Is he the Spanish dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like... So, one of my complaints about the film, is that...
Film it.
The problem that I have...
Is the cinema was too dark.
There was too many people. But no, I would definitely say that
People.
it falls apart in a few ways. One of its issues is that I don't know how to say it. It's not very good.
It falls apart in the sense the story's shit, the cinematography shit, the sound design's terrible, the story doesn't make sense.
It's not very. Yeah,
I don't know how to say this, and you just completely slam dunk it. It's not very good.
It tries to do something that I can sort of see happening. I can sort of see what you're trying to do, but it doesn't get there.
It's nothing compared to the Super Ordinary Presents.
Right. Well, actually, you know what? Like ours is a lot shorter, a lot better beats. Sort of makes more sense.
And you just get blown up at the end, or near the
I
end.
would rather watch our film, but I would say.
Is that a nervous twitch? What is that?
I would say that it tries to spin a lot of plates, and they all start to fall off. And I don't know that any of them ever really spun properly.
Oh, like with the circus music where the guy's trying to...
Yes, yeah, because it's just there's one scene where Nicolas Cage makes out with himself. And for one, I sort of really...
You just kept rewinding that part?
No, well,
with your left hand and then your right hand was doing something else,
it resonated with me.
Is it adult or child?
And they're both adults. One is a lot younger, though.
Are they consenting?
Yes.
Intimacy week.
Well, it is Intimacy Week.
You're allowed to make out with yourself. Just kiss the mirror.
Well, I sort of thought, like, look, it's all weird seeing him do it with himself.
Yeah,
but then at the same time, I was like, if it was me and me...
You have the full-length mirror in your
Yes.
room. Like, well, I was about to say.
If an aberration...
And you bring it down when it's time.
If a drug-fueled aberration of myself appeared and we made out, like, that's fine. I don't have
Makes
any...
you wonder how they did that in the movie.
I don't have any... It was CGI. So that's the thing, though. So he obviously made out with whoever was playing him.
Twice?
No, because the CGI him... So look, I thought we should do a review of this movie, and we should probably spend about 45 minutes on the kissing scene because it's Intimacy Week. Have you seen it? The movie?
I don't.
The film. So the problem.
You got it right the first time.
The problem. It's called. So you know what movie we're
What's
reviewing.
the deal?
What's the deal with it? So it's called the unbearable weight of massive talent. I believe is what it's called.
It's a good title.
And it sort of sums up the film because it's got many words, they're big words, they don't quite balance, and you can't quite remember which order they go in. But you sort of know what it's trying to say. That's the movie.
End scene.
Because the movie has Nicolas Cage playing himself, and it's sort of like real life where he's done all his roles, but then he's not getting roles anymore, and he's sort of broke and no one likes him. And then
It's meta, isn't it?
Yeah, so the film does get meta, and then within the film, they talk about making a film, and it's basically the premise of the actual film you're already watching.
It's an interesting
So
idea.
it's an interesting idea. Well, I think one of the ideas is interesting, but if you just keep stacking them, and the other thing is, a lot of the scenes aren't well written. They're very, they lack any depth.
Yeah, I can tell you just had a stroke when you tried to think of it.
Well, I was trying to think of like
Your eye just went like, yeah.
Mostly just the dialogue is so shallow. They just fragrantly use swearing and just over the top acting, and nothing's there.
Look, we know the director wasn't as good as you, where you stopped us every 5 minutes to tell us to do a scene better.
I was like, okay, I want to cut. Yeah, that was good, but it needs to be better.
I don't know how, but do it better.
What you did there,
shit.
We're gonna do it different. Okay? No, well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I think could I do?
Grandma couldn't grasp it.
Wonder if I could
Didn't read the script.
I'd love to try and do the film better. I would definitely do it differently.
We're going to have to do a remake of...
With the unbearable weight of massive talent, Super Ordinary presents. Oh, I could do a short... I could do a short edit that probably helps.
Just opening scene. Hi, I'm Nicolas Cage. End scene.
This is the first podcast where I've ever been looking at my watch. Well, we better get through this.
You're not the only one looking at the watch.
I know, that's what I mean. I am looking at it.
You're self-conscious. Didn't someone have a timer on?
No, it's all good. Well, this is the thing now. We can go as long as we want.
When do they
Who
start?
the hell is that?
That's me. When do they start? 4:20?
4-5.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
Yeah. So,
2 watches on your Gumby.
Jeez.
Get your pocket watch out.
Jeez. And Nicolas Cage does this thing where he goes he does this thing where he gets stuck on one word and he's yelling it out. You know what I mean? He's
Tourette's.
Yeah, but he does it so long, and this is obviously the direction. This is
play it in the
this is
background.
yeah. Well, I mean, why not? This is the same. Why do you always make me edit? This is
funny.
the same scene where they kiss, and it's just it's
Is he getting stuck on the dick? What's going on?
it's cringe.
It's cringe.
It's cringe.
It made you physically wince.
Yeah, because when you're in a room of other people and you chose the movie, it's so annoying. I'm like,
It's a bit hard when your hands down your pants and everyone else is trying not to look. Just like the Starfield
look, they
playthrough,
they should be used to it by now. That's all I'm saying.
It's got to be an eyes front.
Well, it's not my fault we made such an attractive character in Starfield. How was I meant? This is intimacy week, so I'll admit it. How was I meant
So
to
if it
keep?
wasn't, if it wasn't intimacy week, hell no.
If it wasn't intimacy week, then it stays just between me and Biggs. But it's intimacy week, so I'm going to share.
I was wondering why
I'm going to bring you in.
Screen between recordings.
I'm going to bring you into my world.
Nice. Bring the mic in close, just a cough.
I'll do something about that.
That was like someone else I knew. Unmuted
No, 'cause
the
I
mic
can
to
mute.
sneeze and then muted the mic again.
Achoo!
Yeah, you hear like...
Who is this? Nathan.
Not her, the other one.
It's going to full call out Nathan these days.
We're just not gonna, I like how you're just like, who is it? Nathan? You know you're going to edit that too.
No, because he doesn't watch, so he deserves it.
Our IT expert.
Now we can only become famous enough that people watch it, it becomes a thing. And then he finds out secondhand.
Look it up,
Until
Nathan.
then, I'm just going to start saying
He's
Nathan
our
now.
Jamie.
Unless Mel watches.
No, he's our Jamie.
Ah, shit. I will have, for her sake, I'll have to change that.
No, screw it.
Grandma.
No, we've called her that plenty of times.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
She called herself that on the...
No.
You didn't edit one out because
Yeah.
I called it out. I was watching it. I'm like, ooh, you said the word.
Why can't we use our names? I don't understand. My name is Sean, and I was born in a small village. I'm so transparent with you people. I was abused as a boy.
Good. You're the only one that... it's your channel.
I was abused as a boy.
Transparent.
Sean John, that's my name.
He lives in...
Small village.
Oh, shut up! Okay, now that's too much. That's too much. All right, my blood type is, it's too.
you're going to have to edit over my voice and be like, small village.
Yeah, he lives in small village. Oh, I'll do if he's even get like a Trump text, small village. I'll do something like that. Yeah, very small.
Well, we hit redacted over the head in the first episode. That was good.
Maybe I should do another movie review because we really enjoyed that previous one. And considering it's intimacy week, so we'll review
The Notebook.
We'll review an intimate one. I haven't seen The Notebook.
Predator.
That's
very
it's not intimate enough for me. It's not intimate enough for
Well,
me.
it ends with someone with blood on them.
Yeah, but I need more than blood. I need bodily fluids, but not that one.
Alien.
Not that one either. That is quite intimate though.
Something does come out of someone once it goes in them.
Yes, and the whole thing is based on human orifices and membranes. So, in terms of design,
Tick, tick, tick.
This spaceship. All I'm saying, it's designed to look like certain openings, and the alien's mouth is designed to look like certain male appendages. Also,
Ridley Scott's a
the
sicko.
no.
Hans Zimmer?
No, H.R. Giger did it. Ridley Scott was just like, that's pretty good, isn't it? So, and the thing is, the inner mouth of the alien is the translucent material is actually condoms. So, the phallic object that comes out of the mouth is wrapped in condoms. So it works on many levels.
Nice. You watch a bit too many movies.
I love Alien.
What's your next movie review? Here, the title card's come back and it's flown out.
Right. We should do a video where we have 30 minutes and I have to try and do 100 movie reviews.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I keep interrupting you, and you just have to keep going.
Because you see how much I struggled just with like one scene. I'm like, oh, this scene. Where do I begin? What's it? Well, I'm trying to think of like a recent film I watched.
Oppenheimer?
No. I saw that Spider-Man where all the Spider-Mans get together.
Spider Orgy 2.0.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Was that the one we watched? Yeah.
What did you think of it?
It was alright.
It seemed flawed. Like, I just, well...
What do you think? Yeah, it's alright. It seemed...
Because I went into it like everyone...
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, you know when Peter's they're drowning and he's like, did not like The Godfather. It's
right.
Like, it insists upon itself.
Yeah, yeah. It does. And it's slow and... Anyway.
It's dull and meandering.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that good. But,
only we can attain
only we may be duller and meandering. No, the problem with the Spider-Man... Because, okay... Firstly, the branding...
Across the Spider-Verse.
The branding is horrid. Well, they're all something about... They're all like, oh, Spider-Man, something about his home. Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man... Something, there's another one.
Oh, wait, I'm talking about the animated one.
No, I haven't seen it.
I thought you were talking about that one.
No, I'm talking about the cinematic one with all the... Anyway, I would just...
I haven't seen that one.
Well, I would just say...
No, that was the one you were watching the other way. Oh, okay.
Isn't it like an issue, like that he wants to tear the universe apart because he's upset?
Because someone finds out his name.
Yeah, he's a little upset.
Like you did before, you doxed Nathan.
Right. Now Nathan's going to have to deal with it, but that's fine. But
he's going to rip apart the fabric of reality.
Did you think it was a little bit of like a overreaction? And then like Doctor Strange is like, did you call the university? And he's like, oh, you can do that? Like, but I'm like, is that meant to be funny? Or is that just meant to really, really irritating? Because that's the whole plot of the movie. Because it was irritating. And this is meant to be really good.
Willem Dafoe was in it.
Yeah, I think they're just playing on nostalgia. I love him, but they were just playing.
That's why. What's your name was in there? Toby
Maguire.
Yes.
Toby Maguire. Well,
even though he lied and
the week ahead.
Oh no, we're gonna watch Manly get towed.
I want you to
watch the Manly
grab
game.
a cheek, each hand, full grip.
Oh my gosh, you're turning into grandma now.
Appreciate.
She's like, break the bread.
Appreciate the girth.
A brush.
Well, it's intimacy week.
A brioche.
Hey, I had a brioche today. I got a bun. Dripping.
In boss.
Yeah. So intimacy week is a week for all the family.
If you're gonna watch a movie, keep your hands out of your pants.
No deal.
I will not sign that.
I would say I used to like to sign off with a
quickie.
Oh, all right, we'll sign off with that. Do you have any?
A witty quip.
A witty quip. No, I used to say something about like the dark void is coming for you, so run. I don't know.
No, you can't run from darkness.
Yeah,
just get a flashlight.
You can't run from darkness.
Get a flashlight. Don't spend 18 hours playing a video game.
Do you have anything you want to say? Good evening. Good night.
The following conversations and statements don't represent the views of anyone, and watching and or listening is very strongly discouraged. Superordinary presents the Superordinary podcast. Please enjoy. Remember, drink more juice.
So in tasting, what we do is we take a small amount right off the top. Take a bite, that's the part back.